Morning, YouTubers. Okay, y'all. Let's get this party started. So, I wasn't. I mean, I don't know. Facebook does these things. And I got to be so careful because I got my laptop and the YouTube camera in the spot. Let's start. Guess what? Ooh, don't start me to tripping. Ha! Good morning. Ooh, look who's better. Diane, we're going to do hand exercises this morning. I'm sorry. See, it was the dizzy wizzies, and I had to hold on. But now, we can do our hand exercises. Yes, not now, but afterwards. I don't know how fast the walk I'm going to do. I'll see. But great risings. Great risings. It works. Wow. I read my horoscope. I am right on schedule. My Sagittarian sign is in retrograde, and I know how we are. And this is perfect. And you know what came to me this morning? My grandmother used to always say, but the way she used to say it, she didn't put too much emphasis on it. It was just like a little out there. She would say, every bad ain't. Hey, Ezo. Every bad ain't, she used to say. And Diane, and Joan, and Mary, and Jane, and everybody walking with me. Great risings. So she used to say, every bad ain't. Very, very soft. And I was like, wow. And I realized that it's not. I mean, because of the dizzy things, I haven't been able to do my crunches. But I've been crunching out, like going hard, for like the past 7 years. Hey! Thanks for coming in. Thanks for coming on the walk. So, that's not a big deal. I said, well, I can't get in and do my floor stretches. Something said, oh, you're on your right. You've been doing those floor exercises for well over 35 years. Getting down and doing the whole yoga routine. From the TV, to the books, to the videos I used to get from the library. Something said, are you kidding me? And I was like, wow. Wow. It's just a change of direction. How about that? Our resident illustrator is on the walk with us. And I hope you guys would think, again, I don't mean to sound like a broken record, but I have nothing but this little loose leaf notebook from my mother and some words from her. And it's not enough. It's not enough. So the easiest thing, because I wrote a children's book, so the easiest thing to do is to just go through like children's books. And that's when we have our resident illustrator. Besides that, she can help you with a lot of stuff. Ezo, she's walking with us. And I put her name, I didn't know how to do a link or nothing like that, but I put her name on our YouTube. So I think like a couple of videos back, but I'll do it again when I put up this video. So every bad isn't. It's just a change. And change is something that's constant. And sometimes people change easily, and sometimes change changes people. But it's always going to be a change. So, I was like, wow. How cool is that? So this is just a different direction I'm going in. I'm still walking. And when I get these teeth yanked out of my head, it could be a whole new day, and in like in a month and a half, I can be back to my crunches and back to my floor exercises. It's just a change, a little detour. Every bad hate. Just sometimes it's just a redirection. So let's not get all stressed out and wacky about it. Oh man. Okay, I still see my video, but I'm not seeing me because I moved the picture up to look at the comments. Hey, I see you on the laptop. Hey, thanks for coming through. I appreciate the love. Do you know that we walk a half mile a day? Which would make 3 miles at the end of the week? Oh, sure. It's a drop in the bucket of the mileage I used to do. Trust and believe. A drop in the bucket. But it's better a drop than an empty bucket. Enough drops in there, and by now I have enough drops in my bucket that is full. So look how many weeks we've been walking. And that would be 3 miles a week. How cool is that? And for some, it's way more. Because if you're running, you put more mileage in. And if you're walking faster than me, you put more mileage in. And that's awesome. And it's great. Yes, indeed. So every bad ain't. Instantly, sometimes I say, oh, you know. Sometimes I say, no, not really bad. Redirection, a change. And I've always found change to be surprising. As an adult, more so. As a child, it was horrible because you had no control. You were alone. It was like being at the beach and just balancing on the waves, which are the adults and the parents and stuff. And sometimes that change, whew, devastating. But as an adult, for me, my changes, life. Stand up to it, took it here, dodged. But I wrote this poem. I remember I was at 352A Hancock Street. And let's see what I do. It was like 84. Life is like a beach. Sometimes you swim, sometimes you drown, and sometimes the waves just knock you around. Yeah, I remember I was in Bed-Stuy, living in a brownstone on the first floor when I wrote that. And I put it up over the fireplace. Yep. Sometimes you swim, sometimes you drown, and sometimes the waves just knock you around. That's life. Yeah, because when I said life is the beach. Thanks for the love. Love you right back. You know, at that time people were like, oh, life is a bitch. I was like, well, no. You can't go around saying that. And then wonder why you're depressed and all kind of stuff like that. Oh, we had 9 minutes. So fast. You got to get some of the stuff. As Dr. Phil says, change the dialogue and the conversation you have with yourself. See, my conversation is, I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I always forgive you. I can't speak for nobody else, but I always forgive me. So, that's what I got off this whole tooth thing. And here's the kicker. Remember, starting next week, when you guys see me, I'm going to be in my mask. I have to get prepared. I've always been like that. To outside people look like, oh, she just jumped into it. Oh, she didn't give no thought, she just jumped into it. If you have that type of mentality, you do think I just jumped into it. But no, I don't jump into things. That's why I can't kill nobody. Because it's always premeditated. I'm just telling you how I operate. That's why I try to stay far away from dealing with that whole thing there. So, I want to start next week. I already bought the fan down to have it on me now. So that's in place. And on Monday, you'll see me with a blue mask. Because when they do the work that they finna do on my mouth, and I think the only day I'm not gonna walk, the only day I will not walk, is the day after they yank those teeth out. And I think that's on a Wednesday. So I won't be that Thursday every Friday. Well, I'll tell you about it. It's not till like the 9th. And I thought about, because Memorial Day's coming, I was like, oh my goodness, I don't know if I want to walk on Memorial Day. You know, I don't know. And something said, because we go to gym, yes, we have to work out. We have to continuously work out. So I said, oh my goodness, I take off Sunday, and if I don't walk Memorial Day, that's Monday, that's 2 days. What kind of message am I sending to my body? And I said, no, I'll be walking Memorial Day. So, you guys don't want to meet up, it's fine. But I'll be walking. Hey, much love. Did I hit the 15-minute mark? Because I'm going to start taking my break. I haven't even been talking about, I like to say yes. That's why I think you should write a book. How about some words of wisdom that you have left behind? Like, I can't remember what the post was. But it was something like, let me tell you my response, and maybe it'll come to me close with. I wrote that it made me remember my grandmother. And when we were teenagers, she used to say we have the I knows. She used to say, we got the I knows. You know. She said this one time, she said, you better stop saying you know. She said, because people won't tell you nothing, because they'll think you know everything. She said, like, I'd have told you your ass is on fire, but I figure if you know everything. So people won't tell you if you go around saying you know everything. So, it made me think of that. And that's good for the book. I had to stop my daughter. I was like, when she was small, I said, stop saying you know. Take it for what it's worth on face value. Either accept it or toss it to the side. But don't say you know, because, in fact, and people have said it to me, and I don't think I present myself as a person that knows. Maybe now I do, because I'm 63 and I do know. But I don't think that I present myself as a person who always knows. But, like, as an operator in a lot of companies, I knew a lot of stuff because I did communications. And I'd be sitting with other workers and they would tell me something else. I said, I didn't know that. And they said, well, we thought you knew. You're up there with them. I was like, I ain't up there with them like that. They don't tell me everything and I don't know everything. So you see, that's an example of it. So I had to start saying, they don't share nothing with me. I'm up there with them, but they don't tell me nothing. So y'all let me know the info when it comes in. You see? Because I was in the position of knowing. They thought I knew. But I didn't know. So I had to tell people, I don't know. I'm there. I'm in the information center, but they ain't giving me no information. Hey, we're back to our routine. We're at 15 minutes. Hey, in this part of the walk, it's brought to you by I Like to Say Yes. Keep the word yes in your vocabulary by reading I Like to Say Yes to your child. You can order from Archway, Amazon, and Barnes & Nobles. Now that I ain't so dizzy, let me come down and read. Hey, oh, thank you. Oh, guys, thanks for walking with me. Wow. This is so awesome. This is so awesome. I love it when we all in there together, in the room together, exercising together, or thinking about exercising. Thank you. Thank you for your love. Thank you for your support. It is great. It is really great. And let me see now on my tablet. Well, I never bring down here. First time. Okay, I see the little empty spot and I see me coming back. Oh yeah. That water hit the SPOT. Now let's see. I don't want to aggravate my dizzies, which have pretty much clearing up. But let's see if I just did a little faster than where I am. Okay, I'll take it to half. How about that? For 5 minutes. Because for those 2 days that I was fighting dizzy, so let me tell you, we didn't do no fast walk. And the balance is back. I just love this body. It said, you know, give me a little bit. Just give me a little bit. Let me know you're taking those teeth out. Give me the little this, give me the little that, give me that, little that. I'm still with my pineapple, lemon, and cucumber ginger drink. That is, whoo. So, I love this body. I wasn't raised to love it, but I learned to love it, and I learned it's best for me to love it. And I learned not to love anyone else's body more than my own. For my own body is the only body that I have control over. Nobody else's body. See, words of wisdom like that need to be put in a book. Oh, I'm not finished writing by no extreme. Right now I'm trying to get off this COVID stuff I put in my intestines. Trying to clear that out. And once that's all cleared out, and I can focus on other things, ooh, I'll tell ya. Way better than Monday. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. It takes time. And you keep telling yourself. Remember I told you about that will? What is those Brigham young people called? Gosh, nobody put anything in the comments to help me either. Oh, FDLS. Mormons! The Mormons say you have this will inside you. And remember, go back and look at Netflix. It's that Mormon thing with the guy selling the fake books. And he was blowing everybody up. And everybody was dying from the bombs he was making. Everybody was dying from the bomb. And then he blew himself up. And as he was laying there dying, a Mormon guy came to him and said, I will you to live. And the guy lived. He should have willed to live the innocent people that the guy killed. He willed to live and save the bomber. But I have a will to live. And I told my body, I said, listen, yeah, heal me. Tell me what I need, what I should eat. I rested. I ain't playing with y'all. I came down here and walked, but for 2 days, I was on my back. I was like, whoo, let me lay still. And y'all do what y'all doing. Because when the body's at rest, the internal stuff ain't. The outside is at rest. The inside is doing stuff. So I will myself to heal itself. Heal, heal, heal. Find out where that thing is. I'm taking care of this. I'm taking, you go through and heal and make it strong and make sure, okay, I'm walking like this. And on Monday I couldn't let go of the handrails. Go back and look at the video. And today I'm doing this. Alright, please slow it down. Yes. Yes, y'all, yeah. So, every day, every moment, I said, heal us, heal us, heal us. Yep. And what's that? Oh, in the book, The Secret. I think there's a story there like that. Something about someone in an accident, a car accident. And he wouldn't be able to walk or do anything again. And he literally laid in that bed and told himself, willed himself to heal the spine, heal. You just tell, I mean, we have no really idea all the powers that the body has, because we give all the credit for our bodies to a blonde-haired, blue-eyed guy in slippers, sandals, or whatever it is. And we don't tell. Listen, I see people laying dying, waiting for that blonde-haired, blue-eyed person to come and touch them. And they die, and I'm like, well, you're closest to you. Why didn't you think that your mind think to heal yourself? Well, they wasn't trained like that. They weren't trained like that. You guys squeeze your gut. I haven't been doing that too much. If you can't tell, because the whole dizzy thing. But, you know, will yourself to heal. Tell yourself. It's the dialogue that you have with yourself. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. High five, sister. High five, sister. So you put your mind to self-healing. You know, I've never been like the greedy type. My mother, Listen, you had to get permission to go in the refrigerator. You had breakfast at breakfast, you had lunch at lunch, and you had dinner at dinner. And that was it for you. She came from the hills of Smithfield, Virginia. As her cousin, my Aunt Alice Lee said, we was poor and your mother was poorer than us. So, whew, job. So, you just did not just open refrigerators or walk in and take food. You had your meals and that was it. We were all, no, we weren't fat. And then after she died, I went to stay with my father, and I was at shock. They could go to the refrigerator when they wanted to. They could eat anything they wanted to. And a lot of times I'd be looking at them in shock, like, wow. You could just walk to your refrigerator and open it? That didn't happen in my house. My mother opened the refrigerator, or Miss Murphy opened the refrigerator for us. We didn't just do that. So, we weren't big, and then I didn't like food anyway, when I was younger. But I'm saying that all this to say that my attitude towards food has changed. Well, okay, let me tell you what sparked that. I was looking at the life of LaWanda Page. I spent a lot of time on YouTube. The life and time of LaWanda Page. And she died at 81, they said, from diabetes. I was like, she was 81. What does it care, diabetes is not? But it made me think that, you know, you get to the age, they say, I'm dying, I'm going to eat what I want. But I don't have that desire. I don't eat a lot of sweets. I do have sweets. Because I did eat a lot of sweets. But I'm not a child anymore. I ate sweets to fill a need, to satisfy something that I wasn't getting because I didn't know how to get it. And it took me years, and now I got it. So that's what I replaced with food. You know, or the need for sweets, the need for just addictions. Just addictions. You take care of it. As you get older, you say, you know, I really don't need it. Well, you know, that's when I was a kid. I'm not a kid now. Oh, that's when the only thing I knew was sweet was sugar. There are a lot of other things that are sweet that satisfy me, that don't affect me the way cane sugar was. And let me tell you, the greatest thing for me was when I told myself, you are going to let cane sugar kill you? Do you know how many Africans cane sugar killed? Because remember, your need for people to enslave was for the plantations and have them work there. And a lot of them were sugar plantations. Puerto Rico, Jamaica, here in the Americas. It was the sugar plantations. And now the sugar is cut, making us lose feet, hands, toes, and long before I came to that conclusion, I had stopped doing cane sugar. Wean myself off. But to solidify it, it was like, nah, I'm not giving cane sugar no more. I'm not giving cane sugar no more. No. I have agave. I didn't have anything before. Just like, get it out. sugars in so many things. It's what we eat. That's why we want it. Ketchup, we love ketchup. I kept saying to myself, when did people start loving ketchup so much? And I realized how sweet it is. Let's do the fingers. Hey Diane, let's do some fingers, y'all. Oh, I'm not doing the weights. Maybe next week. Yeah, I'm just going to do the hands. That work for me. Keep me as limber as I want to be. Whew. Not bad. No weeble wobbles. No weeble wobbles. Yeah. Where our walk is almost done. This is the fastest walk on the planet. Thank you. Thank you for walking with me. I'm walking. Yes, indeed, I'm walking. Just for me, I'm walking. Thank you for the company. I'm walking. Happy to be walking. Happy to be walking. Thank you for the company. I'm walking. Yes, indeed, I'm walking. Oh, so happy to be walking. Thank you for the company. You. Thank you for the company. Hey, Memorial Weekend. If I see you tomorrow, wonderful. If not, I'll see you Monday, which is Memorial Day. And we'll be doing a half-hour walk. Thank you. Have a great weekend. See ya. Thanks, YouTube. See you tomorrow.